Welcome to Javel Stories. Before we continue with the story, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button, turn on the notification bell to always get notified for upcoming stories, and also share the story with loved ones and friends. Thank you very much. Emma and Robert had a love story that seemed straight out of a fairy tale. Married for over a decade, their bond was admired by everyone who knew them. Robert, a successful real estate entrepreneur, had built a beautiful life for Emma and their 9-year-old daughter, Lily. Their suburban home was a cozy haven filled with laughter, love, and dreams. Emma, a talented artist, had put her career on hold to raise Lily and support Robert. She found joy in the simple things, painting in the sunlit corner of their home, baking cookies with Lily, and waiting up for Robert to return from work, always greeting him with a warm smile. But as the years went by, cracks began to form in their perfect facade, cracks Emma couldn't yet see. Emma's suspicion began one evening when Robert came home unusually late, his shirt reeking of unfamiliar perfume. He dismissed her concerns with a quick laugh, calling her paranoid. Emma chose to believe him, but the gnawing doubt wouldn't leave. Then came the late-night calls, the secretive texts, and weekends suddenly filled with business meetings. Emma noticed his growing detachment. He no longer shared his dreams with her, and their laughter seemed a distant memory. One day, while tidying up, Emma found a love letter in Robert's briefcase. It wasn't addressed to her. Her hands trembled as she read it, the words confirming what her heart had feared. He was having an affair. Emma confronted Robert one stormy night. The rain pounded against the windows as she held the letter in her hand. "How long?" she asked, her voice breaking. Robert, caught off guard, admitted to seeing someone else, a younger woman named Charlotte. "She understands me in a way you don't anymore," he said, his words cutting deep. Emma begged him to think of their daughter, to remember the life they had built together. But Robert had already made up his mind. Weeks later, Robert came home and dropped the bombshell. Emma and Lily needed to leave. "Charlotte, and I want to start fresh," he said coldly. Heartbroken and furious, Emma packed their belongings. Lily clung to her mother, tears streaming down her face as they left the house they had once called home. They moved into a cramped apartment in a less affluent part of town. Emma, who hadn't worked in years, took on 3 jobs, cleaning houses during the day, waitressing in the evenings, and painting commissions late into the night. Emma worked tirelessly, her hands raw from scrubbing floors and her body aching from long shifts. Yet, she found solace in Lily's laughter and determination. Lily, though young, understood her mother's sacrifices and excelled in school, determined to make her proud. Emma often stayed up to help Lily with homework, even if it meant sacrificing the little rest she had. One day, Emma's life took a turn when a wealthy woman named Eleanor, whose house Emma cleaned, discovered her paintings. Impressed, Eleanor offered to sponsor an art exhibit for Emma. Nervous yet hopeful, Emma poured her soul into her work. The exhibit was a success, attracting buyers and art enthusiasts. Emma's career began to flourish, allowing her to leave her grueling jobs and focus on her passion. Meanwhile, Robert's life was falling apart. His relationship with Charlotte turned toxic, marked by arguments and mistrust. He discovered she had been unfaithful, and when he confronted her, she left without looking back. Worse, Robert's health began to deteriorate. Years of reckless behavior caught up with him, and he was diagnosed with a serious illness. Alone and broken, he regretted every decision that had led him to this point. Emma's success grew, and Lily blossomed under her mother's care. She earned a scholarship to a prestigious university, and Emma opened a thriving art studio. Together, they built a life filled with love and achievement. One evening, as Emma and Lily celebrated Lily's graduation, a frail figure appeared at their door. It was Robert, unrecognizable from the confident man he once was. He begged for forgiveness, tears streaming down his face. Emma felt a wave of emotions, anger, pity, and sadness. But she had moved on. "I forgive you," she said, her voice steady. "Not for you, but for me. But I cannot let you back into our lives." Emma offered him financial assistance to get treatment, but maintained her boundaries. She would no longer allow him to disrupt the life she had worked so hard to rebuild. Years passed, Lily became a renowned doctor, and Emma's art gained international recognition. They traveled the world together, their bond unbreakable. Robert spent his final days alone in a hospital bed, consumed by regret. His thoughts often drifted to Emma and Lily, the family he had thrown away. Emma, now a grandmother, often reflected on her journey. She had faced betrayal, heartbreak, and hardship, but emerged stronger. As she watched Lily raise her own family with love and integrity, she knew they had both triumphed. Their story was one of resilience, proof that even in the darkest times, love and determination could light the way forward. We've come to the end of the story. If you enjoyed it, please subscribe to my channel and share to loved ones. Thank you very much.